I had like a bunch of like music is much louder. Advanced properties. Much louder than my voice. Can you actually hear my voice? Ugh, I hate having to test this out live on stream. How do I turn up my voice? Go advanced properties. And let's just go like microphone audio and just like crank it way, way, way up. Let's go like... $20? No, that's so loud. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. How about at times 10 volume? That's still peaking. I don't want any audio peaking. Hey, Dad. How you doing? Test, test, test. Ah, that's gonna peak. I'm gonna go down to like 12. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test. 10? Maybe 10's the way. What? Test, test, test. Okay, that's good enough. It's a little better now. Much better? How's the music volume? Is that too high? Testing, testing. Is this workable? It's a championship. It's a big deal. It's got to be, you know, perfect audio quality. Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is that chat? A little high. Yeah, whatever. I can live with it. Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I guess, do we just... What do we think? Do we just go for it? Do we just go for it? Fuck, this is annoying. I really wish this was ready to just go off the rip. I was doing like test streams last night too. I guess I could just watch my own stream and see what it looks like. Ugh. Test, test. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test. That's fine. I think we are ready to rock now. I hear this Tyler dude's pretty good. Excited for the stream. Hell yeah, guys. I'm excited for the stream too. Not gonna lie. Plus, I'm excited for the segment afterwards. So, dude, I'm honestly... This is the most nervous I've been for a stream in a while. I've been getting more and more nervous for the streams because, like, the viewership's been doing really well, and I've been doing, like, more experimental stuff with, like, segments after the stream. And I've been having a lot of fun with it, but it's been leading to me being very anxious, like, leading up to the stream. But as you guys see, bonus segment at the end of the stream. If you look at the thumbnail, you can probably guess what it is. I've probably told you about it. But yeah, we're getting ready for the championship. Should I just jump right into it and just start broadcasting? Because it seems like the viewers just start piling up once I start actually getting into the meat and potatoes of the stream. So... Let's get it ready. Let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. All right. Oh, fuck! I'm so nervous. Now Ryan's here. Oh, Ryan, you're making me so nervous. All right. What do I say? What do I say? What do I say? Ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's the Pokemon Championship. Let's get right into it. Let me pull it up, and oh my god, that is hideous. There we go, that's what I was looking for. So here on the left side, we have our Yu-Gi-Oh contendant. All right, this is first time appearance in the championship match. Nobody expected much from him, but he has proved everyone wrong in a giant upset run, just beating opponent after opponent. Multiple championship contenders have fallen to this meme team that was drafted originally just in alphabetical order. Everything you'll see on the team starts with like either an A or a C or a D. He just drafted whatever was next alphabetically. Versus Tylord966, our current reigning champion and third championship appearance player. I couldn't be more excited to get into this match, and it actually gets to 3 matches, which a lot of people weren't expecting. So let's see. What is the first term of our 3-game series? We have Marshadow versus Dreadnought. Dreadnought likes to shell smash, and Marshadow can steal that with the Spectral Thief. But because Dreadnought goes second, Marshadow doesn't actually get the stat boost. Resets with the White Herb. Gastrodon comes out trying to maybe take a liquidation of sorts, but the Terra Blast actually allows it to 2-hit KO the Gastrodon. I don't think that's what Tylord was expecting, and is a huge bonus that Yu-Gi-Oh has. So we have a Scarf Marshadow. We know it's Scarf because it actually manages to outspeed the Dreadnought. So that's a huge tell. All, Yu-Gi-Oh has to do is go into a normal type, and he's completely immune to these moves. Instead, he lands a Fire Spin, trapping Marshadow and clicking Protect, stalling out these turns. So Marshadow's taking damage over time, and it's trapped on the field as he tries to spam Protect and avoid it. At this point, Yu-Gi-Oh needs to be looking at his resistances, like Darkrai, who he just played. It resists this Ghost-type attack. Even at ×2, it's still not enough to KO, and Darkrai manages to actually put the Marshadow to sleep, and the Bad Dreams triggers, which, does more damage over time at the end of the turn. Seems to just be chipping down the Marshadow as his plan, as Tylord does not want to switch, just wants to keep spamming the Spectral Thieves. And there's something to pay attention to right there. I don't know if you saw this. I didn't know this until I was preparing to play Tylord earlier in the season myself. The Darkrai here actually places a substitute, and it gets broken. You see, it gets broken by the Spectral Thief. Believe it or not a sound-based move, but it still bypasses substitute, which is just more evidence for how completely astronomically broken Marshadow is. Aegislash threatens the Marshadow by, via Shadow Sneak, as the Aegislash manages to threaten it out, and now has to face down a Drapion, who has the, resistance to the Aegislash. It's kind of like the tables have been turned here, type-wise, as the +2 Earthquake shatters an Aegislash in half. As we go in Darmanitan, try and just get big KOs. Just not enough. Drapion manages to hang on just barely. You gotta wonder if that's good EV investment, giving Drapion that bulk, as the Darmanitan, with no Focus Sash, manages to survive the +2 knockoff with only 1 HP. One of the craziest hang-ons I've ever seen, as it manages to just have enough HP to follow up with a second attack and KO. But the Choice Scarf Spectral Thief is too powerful. Does Annihilate have the tank ability to survive this hit? Just barely. Manages to land the Rage Fist. Now he has to survive a potential Aqua Jet from Feraligatr or Bullet Punch from Scizor. Does it have the Chutzpah? Sadly not. So, decisive victory, I'd say. That is +3 differential so far in this series, as the Choice Scarf Marshadow just ripped Yu-Gi-Oh a new one. Now, he clearly wins this next game because we know this is a 3-game series. What sort of changes to this team do we see? Personally, it looks like the lineup on neither team has changed at all. I think, if I'm not mistaken, these are identical lineups, yeah. So, let's see how this game changes. Put Tylord back on the bad guy side. Do we have identical leads to the first game? No, this time we get Gastrodon versus Altaria. So both players have learned a little bit. Aegislash comes in. How's it going to threaten the Gastrodon? Looks like it's going for a giant Ghostium Z attack with a critical hit. Just nukes the Gastrodon off the field. That really frees up Dreadnought once Gastrodon has been removed from the field. Huge turn 2 KO. Yeah, turn 2 KO. Absolutely nasty. We get a Quiver Dance versus a Dragon Dance. Psychic takes Altaria to 3, and the Earthquake, oh my god, doesn't even KO. Now we're dealing with the Quiver Dance, plus now Fiery Dance boost. It gets the 50% boost, We got Darn versus Volcarona, as Volcarona is just being fed. Now Dreadnought comes in. Does it have Aqua Jet? No, but a Quad Resist. Quad Resist takes it out. The chat's shouting WWW. We get the Terraflying Dreadnought doing 40% to Scizor as Scizor boosts up. But now Dreadnought is no longer weak to the Bullet Punch, so what attack does he use? Dual Wing Beat. Doesn't miss, very inaccurate move. Kind of lucky there. I don't think I've seen Tylord miss a dual wing beat all season. Shadow Sneak comes out, KOs Scizor. Now we have a 3-on-3 situation. Things are not looking bad for Yu-Gi-Oh! Another Swords Dance as Drapion did a number to Yu-Gi-Oh! In the first match. Has he figured out how to beat it? Let's see. The Leftovers gets knocked off. The Earthquake doing nothing. Looks like Drapion's going to snag maybe another KO here as he terrors into a Bug type and gets another Swords Dance. Drain Punch. Not helping here. Probably should have Drain Punched on that last turn. Would have helped out a lot more as the knockoff just KOs. How does Yu-Gi-Oh! Dig himself out of this hole? Shocker, shocker. It's, he uses Hypnosis. This Darkrai has gotten him out of more holes than I can count. I mean, has he missed a single Hypnosis all season long? Dark Pulse, does it KO? It does with the Bad Dreams. And then Marshadow, Scarfed again. Tries the Spectral Thief, but we know that doesn't KO even with a Shell Smash boost. Another Hypnosis lands. It just has not missed all season. Tyler agrees with me in the chat. This thing is just invincible. I mean, it doesn't miss a single Hypnosis. The Bad Dreams comes out, the Dark Pulse. Maybe even gets a flinch or something. Now Feraligatr has to 2v1. Honestly, I think this is a misplay. I think this is a misplay from Tyler. He should have maybe considered just going directly into the Feraligatr, because then at least it couldn't get slept. By allowing his sleeping Pokemon to go to get KO'd, Feraligatr can now be put to sleep as well, because Sleep Clause prevents more than one Pokemon being put to sleep at once. So, that's what he's got there. He starts the Dragon Dance, survives the Dark Pulse, doesn't outspeed even after the Dragon Dance, and just gets, taken down with Dark Pulses. And that's GG. The upset of the century as Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually manages to win Game 2. And Tylord in the chat says he expected the Aegislash to switch. That's why I went for the Spectral Thief versus a Scarfed Darkrai, he says. Is it Scarfed? I thought it Hypnosised. Yeah, it went Hypnosis, then it Dark Pulsed. It was Leftovers. So not a 2-0. We get a 3-game series here. Let's see. Have these teams changed? Neither team has changed at all. Both players have brought the same exact lineup every single game, bringing the same Pokemon. But the question is, are they bringing the same exact moves, right? Are they the same abilities? Are they changing things in the background and letting their opponents think they're doing the same thing? Or are they just bashing their head into a wall, being stubborn, refusing to change? Is Tylord saying, I don't care. I am the reigning champion. I will beat you with the team I built. I don't need to make a change. Let's see. I honestly haven't been paying close enough attention to the sets to really know if they're doing the same thing. Instead, Tylord leads with the Volcarona, goes for the Quiver Dance off turn 1, and the Psychic at +1 isn't enough to kill the Annihilate, and Tylord loses potentially his most threatening sweeper on turn 2. We get Scizor versus Annihilate. That Drain Punch not giving him enough when the Swords Dance dual Wing Beat is being threatened. I don't think this is where you want to leave your Annihilate, as it just gets Bullet Punched. And now what are you going to do? You got a Dreadnought. He Terra's Flying, takes a huge chunk of damage, and the Terra Blast doesn't KO. Is this going to be a quick game? It's already up 5-4. Aegislash. We know the Shadow Sneak is faster if they haven't changed their sets from the first game. Shadow Sneaks into the Drapion, doing no damage. Knockoff, huge chunk. Ghostium Z again, but that's just not doing a ton of damage to a Dark type. That's only 43%. It's just not enough damage. Maybe you should go into your Altaria. That has an actual good matchup versus the Drapion. You could just go and switch right into it. Instead, he goes to the Darmanitan instead, threatening, a high power attack. Looks to not be a Choice Band Guerrilla Tactics, which just hurts so much. Probably Scarf Guerrilla Tactics based off the way he's playing it. Altaria goes to the Dragon Dance, so we're seeing a physical, not a special Altaria, which can't say I agree with that. I think your special is probably your best bet in this matchup. Especially because you don't want to give Dragon Dances to the enemy Marshadow. He's kind of forced to switch out here because Marshadow can just come in and steal these boosts. But doesn't go for that, just goes to the KO with Bullet Punch. Don't know if I agree with that, but Darkrai comes out. Gets bullet punched, not enough to KO. Dark Pulse does manage to KO. Now we have 2 versus 3 situation. This is honestly coming down to the wire. Coming down to the wire. We get the Dark type for Alligator, tanks the Hypnosis. Now Tyler's probably going to switch out, I think. He doesn't want to be put to sleep. Nope, decides to let the Feraligatr go to sleep. Turn 1 Wake Up is huge and manages to kill the Liquidation. So, Dugio has been using the Hypnosis as a massive crutch, putting all of his opponents to sleep at a high speed, right? Darkrai moves first and puts you to sleep and then can nasty plot, sub up, do whatever it wants. But even if you get lucky, you know, and land that Hypnosis, you know, there's still the potential threat of a turn 1 Wake Up. And Tyler does get that lucky. Turn 1 wakes up and KOs. As Feraligatr comes in threatening to sweep if it's Scarf and can manage to get a flinch. But the Scarf Marshadow is faster. Unless, you know, neither of them are Scarf. But I doubt that. I think they are both Scarfed in this situation. So, man, down to the freaking wire. Alright. That is it. The end of the Pokemon Draft League. Everybody, thank you for joining us on this wild journey, as that is the final season. I'm stepping down as the commissioner. So that's the last you'll ever see of me running the league. Maybe we'll have someone else at the helm next year, but sayonara, that's it. Are we ready for the next segment? I don't know. Do we think we have enough players left? Enough people in the stream to actually move on to the surprise segment? It's only 5 people. Now we got 6 viewers. Let's, yeah, well, there's the... Rips the commissioner. Yeah, a couple people have offered to step up and actually do it themselves. Insane, insane. So, for those of you who have been in the know and I've spoken to about what the plan is for after the Draft League, right? You know, what's the direction of the channel? I want to start a series known as Paradox to the Top. And that's, you know, basically just laddering with different Paradox Pokemon every single week and just experimenting them. So, you know, maybe we'll use Great Tusk one week and maybe we'll use the Iron Bundle the next week and just getting to know these Pokemon, maybe making like tutorials, whatever. But basically we're going to cover a different Paradox Pokemon every week is the plan for the next 16 weeks with the 16 Paradox Pokemon. But I thought I'd try and kick it off with something fun, which is polling you guys. So let's end this poll and check out what we have here. Showdown, that's not good. So, here's what we're going to do. If you're still in the chat, we are going to rank different Pokemon, starting with the Great Tusk. We are going to go through and the chat is going to rank every single Paradox Pokemon, starting with Great Tusk. So, is Great Tusk an S rank, A rank, B rank, C rank? Oh, I guess it just goes 5 options. So, with the poll running, we'll give that 1 minute before we move on to the next one. Great Tusk is an honestly incredible Pokemon, currently sitting at, I think, #1 in usage on the OU ladder. That's pretty crazy. I'll drag this thing on screen for you. A lot of people are calling an early S rank. S rank, we think. I mean, honestly, if anyone is deserving of an S rank, it's got to be Great Tusk, right? But don't forget, guys, we got incredible threats in here, right? The Walking Wake, is that an S or is that an A? You know, who's to say? We got Fluttermane, another banned one. We got Iron Bundle, all incredible Paradox Pokemon. But it has been 1 minute. We are giving it officially Great Tusk. With 1 minute to go, Great Tusk is officially an S rank according to the Twitch chat, or the YouTube chat. Oh shit. There we go. So, Great Tusk. Next up, we're going to do, close that poll. Start a poll. Hold up. How do I close? End poll. Hold up. I can figure this out and make this all very smooth. Alright. Start a poll. Next we have Brute Bonnet. Is it S? Oh yeah, huge unanimous decision. Great Tusk, 4 votes, all saying it is S rank. So next we have Alright, so unanimous votes, 4 votes for Great Tusk as an S rank Pokemon. Next we have Brute Bonnet. Guys, where is it going? Where is the Brute Bonnet? Is it an A? I don't even know if this thing is currently OU. I mean, does anyone know what this thing is ranked at all? Does anybody use this thing? Hold up. Where is this thing on the ladder right now? If I go through my teams and I look at Brute Bonnet. Brute Bonnet's currently an RU, right? Is that C rank? Is that D rank? I mean, that's about as low as these Paradox Pokemon can even go, I think. We got another 30 seconds on the poll. That's brutal. That is brutal. 4, 3, 2, 1. That is all the votes are in. And guys, you are far too kind. Brute Bonnet coming in at a majority, polling it as a B rank Pokemon is way too high. Because look what's next. But Slitherwing. Now, this thing is far better in my opinion. Let's put it to the poll. We have S rank. Now, don't let me... Where is Slitherwing going to go? Alright. Fellas, don't let me just tell you where to put these things. It is up to you. This is all on the chat, not me. Slitherwing, I mean, it's good, but is it an S rank? No. No. Not me. Never me. I mean, we got Iron Bundle to deal with. But I definitely think it's better than Brute Bonnet, for sure. I mean, you guys put this thing so ridiculously high. That's insane. Slitherwing should be B as well, but it feels wrong next to Brute Bonnet. I couldn't agree more. So we're waiting until 9:56, then the poll's going to be over, unless we get some early, oh man, I got to do math on that. How much is 67, 33%? How many people are voting in this thing even? There we go. That's 2, 4. All right, that's unanimous voting. Slitherwing moves up to A. Jesus. All right, these guys are getting placed high. All right. So with Slitherwing at an A, next up we have to vote on is the Sandy Shocks. Where are we going to put Sandy Shocks? If you guys put this thing at, like, S, then we're just going to call the stream. This thing is trash. I mean, it can find a niche on a team, but it's... I don't know. I find it so hard to fit in. But it's actually really good in, like, the weirdest metagames. Like, I'm pretty sure it's decent in 1v1s and stuff. D tier isn't showing, but you guys are saying D? You guys want it in D? Dude, Brute Bonnet deserves D. Fucking Sandy Shock should be higher than Brute Bonnet. You guys are insane. Oh my, you're all calling D? Alright. Alright, Sandy Shocks is going to D. Sandy Shocks is going to D. It should absolutely be higher than Brute Bonnet, but alright guys, whatever you say. Next is Iron Treads. Iron Treads is not that bad, if you're asking me. But you know, it's not just about how good the Pokemon is. It's about, like, you know, what do you think? Is the design good? Do you like it? Whatever you want to put into consideration with your voting. I don't give a shit. Iron Treads. Then we go S, A, B, C. Ask your community. Guys, I'm sorry. I would put the D tier in there if I could, but it doesn't let me add that. It doesn't give me that many options on YouTube. So if you want something to be in D, just say it in chat that you want it to be D. 100% of people are calling Iron Treads for C. Are you crazy? This thing is an OU menace. It's on like 10% of teams. B and C? What are you guys have no idea what you're talking about. Dude, I cannot in good conscience put this thing next to Brute Bonnet. But there it is. You guys have decided that Iron Treads is worse than Brute Bonnet. Alright. Are we putting Iron Treads above or below the Brute Bonnet? This is an important question. Is this above or below? Please do the right thing. Do the right thing. You know what you gotta do. Thank you. Thank you. You gotta put it before. I mean, come on. Come on. Okay. Next up is one of my favorites. The hands. The iron hands. Bang, bang. This thing. Where are we putting iron hands? Hold up. We'll get the poll going. We'll get the poll going. Start a poll. The hands. I wish I could have, like, the actual votes recorded. S, A, B, C. You putting your hands up? Hands are going up in the chat? I love it. Okay, where are we seeing voting on the hands? Early lead with the S. We're getting S for hands. A, voting A. People like the hands. Hands in the air. All right. And that is almost unanimous decision except for the lone S tier vote. Iron Hands goes into A tier. Above or below Slitherwing, though? That's the question. So there you go. A tier Iron Hands. Does it go above or below Slitherwing? Huh? While you guys figure that out, we're going to start voting on the Iron Jugulus. End poll. Start new poll. Jugulus. I do not know how to spell that. S, A, B, or C. Ask your community. And you know, if you want to go D for the Jugulus, go ahead and just put it in the chat. Okay, last second decision. So, Iron Hands going before the Slitherwing. Okay, okay. Not bad. Honestly, I'd agree with you guys for once. We got a S tier vote for Jugulus. Chat saying S, saying A for Jugulus. What else are we thinking? Where does it go? Where's this? This is the most borked up Paradox tier list I've ever seen in my life. Oh, the thumbnail bait for this is gonna be so good. I'm gonna put like Brute Bonnet in S and Great Tusk in D, and the click-through rate's gonna be insane. I think this was like that. Is that how it was? Yeah, there we go. Jugulus to A. Jugulus to A. Okay. With Iron Jugulus at A, it's time to vote on the fan favorite. Here we go. Iron Moth. Where do we want the Iron Moth? Let's get the voting started on that. Let's go start poll. Iron Moth. S, A, B, or C. Ask your community. David, vote with your heart. Doesn't matter about competition. I don't care if it's looks. I don't care if you just don't like it, really. Vote with what you feel's right, you know? Vote with your heart. It hurts your eyes to see Brute so high still. Think he looks like a star. 100% B votes for Iron Moth. Y'all are dumb. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're getting some A's. That looks like 2 votes B, 1 vote for A. There we go. Not bad, not bad. So decent. You know, Iron Moth was on my draft league team, so I want to put this thing in S, but I'm not the one voting. Oh my god, did we just get an even split? Even split for Iron Moth? 50-50 for Iron Moth going into B or A. Can we get one more? We need a tie-breaking vote. Give it Quiver Dance and we'll talk about a promotion. Alright. I'm going to close my eyes. Right? I promise. I promise. I'm going to close my eyes, right? And I'm just going to take the Iron Moth and I'm just going to drag it around and we'll find whatever tier it goes into that way. Whichever one it's closer to. Oh my god. Alright. Iron Moth is going to B, I guess. End poll. Alright. Next we have the Iron Thorns. Dude, of all the biggest disappointments, it's got to be the Paradox Tyranitar. I mean, Tyranitar is one of the coolest Pokemon ever, and they just made him look objectively so lame. I mean, what is this thing? It's embarrassing. It is an embarrassment to the Pokemon Tyranitar. You know what I'm saying? It's disgusting. So, I want to put him at D. Honestly, I'm putting him in D. It sucks. Its typing is terrible. I don't like this thing. We're getting votes for C. Getting a vote for D. Need a couple more votes. Line them on in. And we'll put the treads away. Huh. Of all my streams that I have to like cut up and like edit videos for, this one is going to be by far the most painful to edit. It's going to be like a passion project is editing this one. Anyway. The fans have spoken. Iron Treads is going in D. Guys, come on. Come on. Are you being influenced a little bit? I think you guys are just doing what I tell you to do. Alright, we'll put Treads in D. It's fair. It deserves it. It's where it deserves to go. Alright, end poll. Roaring Moon. Honestly, that thing's crazy. Roaring Moon is insane. It's got like, that is peak design in my opinion. But god, if there's a Pokemon I hate playing against, it's the Roaring Moon. I just get intimidated. It's too cool looking. I can't not be terrified of it. Alright, there you go. Roaring Moon, going live. What's the voting on this? Early S tier. Early S votes for S with 1 vote at S. 2 votes. We got 1. We got a vote going for S. We got a vote going for A. Everybody coming once, going twice. We got 2 for S rank. Can we get 1 more vote? Do we call it there? Yeah, we'll call it there. All right. Roaring Moon absolutely deserves it. An S rank appearance for the Moon. Ooh, a 4th vote coming in at the nick of time. Doesn't matter. Still going S tier. All right. Next up, we have the Iron Valiant. This thing. Come on. We all know where it's going. All these last Pokemon are going to be so high in my opinion. It's just going to be like S, 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 S. They're all too good. Let's get some in the chat. Voting for Valiant. S, S, A, B, C, go. Oh my god, I'm physically exhausted. Yeah, I'm excited when I actually get like viewership and I can do cool stuff like this when I get like... Dude, if we had like an active chat with like 50 viewers, this would be way more fun. But, you know, it's a fun idea, so I just won't show how many people are actually in the chat on the video. And, well, they'll be able to tell just from watching the Twitch chat going. We get S, we get C, we get A. 3-way tie. Okay. 3-way tie on the votes for Valiant. Oh my god. This is so bad. I'm going to have to redo this segment when we have more viewership. Alright, we got another 3-way tie. I'm just going to close my eyes, and we're just going to go crazy with the mouse until we end up on something. Hold up. Let me go to my camera over here. Grab it. Da! B tier. B tier. The 1 tier you guys didn't vote for. Redo. You guys want to redo? A redo vote? Alright, we'll do a redo. I swear to God, if you guys split it again, we're never redoing another poll if you guys split this vote again. Should I just take options away from you guys so you don't do that again? You know, I kind of like that I get to vote sometimes, too. You know, I get to drag my thing around. All right, we got some votes coming in for A. We got some A-tier votes. Ooh, S-tiers. Ooh, okay. Looks like some people changed their minds. S-tier, Iron Valiant into the S-tier category. There we go. All right. Now, something you guys might not remember. Koraidon and Miraidon, the legends of this game, are also Paradox Pokemon. So, we're going to have to figure out where these are going when the S tier is already so populated. Alright, so, start a poll. Should we just do them together? Should we just do them together? Koraidon / Miraidon. Now, we'll do them one at a time. S, A, B, C, ask your community. Where is our boy Koraidon going? The fighting type legendary. S+, do I gotta add a tier for this? We adding a tier? Guys, I'm sorry, we can't add a tier. I don't have enough options. YouTube doesn't let me give you that many voting options. So you're just going to have to take the S. You guys want to put it in S, we'll put it into S. But that's the best you can get out of me. Let's run it back. Koraidon, or Miraidon, whatever. They're the same Pokemon in my opinion. End the poll. Alright, electric type Koraidon. Where is it going? S, A, B, C, or you can say D in the chat. Where are we putting the electric Koraidon? Alright, first vote is in A. A, you're saying it's lower than the fighting type? Are you out of your mind? Honestly, I do think this one's design is worse. Like, if they're both going to S, it's a worse S than Koraidon. But I think competitively it's better, right? I don't play Ubers at all. But only one vote in. Okay, only a few votes in. We got an A vote for our little electric boy in here. Thoughts and considerations. Ugh. Alright, we will end the voting at 10:11. You got 1 minute. 1 more minute to vote. I don't know. I just... Oh my god. Oh. 10-11. We have another split decision. Alright. You're getting the puppy tomorrow? Oh my god, congrats. Alright, we're just gonna go. It's a split decision. We'll put the electric one just below it in S tier. That's super exciting. Did we decide on a name for your puppy yet? Alright, starting a poll. Any guesses what's next? Ew, Maggie. S, A, B, or C for our friend Screamtail. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, where are we going to put the Screamtail? This thing is honestly cool. I actually really like Screamtail. I haven't used it much, but I think its design is like pretty cool. It's just a cooler Jigglypuff. It's fast, it's tanky, it's got cool moves. But it doesn't really look... Does this thing look prehistoric to you? Look at this. Look at this. Does this look prehistoric? This doesn't look prehistoric in any way to me. But I do like it. It's cool. It's a little pink Jigglypuff with like a ponytail. Booger Sugar is another name for Coke. Am I allowed to let you guys talk about drugs in the YouTube chat? I don't think so. But I will, because nobody watches this, so we'll get away with it. Alright, looks like Screamtail going into B tier? Alright. We had B tier votes for Screamtail. You can argue amongst yourselves where it goes in there, but for now, we are moving on to the Iron Leaves. I do not like this thing. I'm gonna keep it real with you right now. I do not like this thing. Anything that's quadruple weak to U-turn just sucks as a Pokemon. S, A, B, or C, or D. You know the rules. Where are we putting Iron Leaves? Let me show you it one more time. Iron Leaves is right here. It's this green boy right here. Oh, I gotta get a new chair for streaming. This thing is so ridiculously uncomfortable. Get an A? A? Are you kidding me? And we got C. C? Okay, C makes sense to me. This is one of those, like, if you guys... There's so few people in here, you guys can actually mess up the chat and, like, mess up the voting, and I kind of love that. That was me. Ignore it. It's okay. I always ignore you. Really? Look at me. Look at me. Seriously? Seriously? We're putting Iron Leaves in A. Do you guys know what this Pokemon does? It's balls. It is actual balls. Alright. Next up is Walking Wake. Not a single Pokemon has been voted C yet, let me tell you. But let's vote on Walking Wake. End the poll. Will we get a single C tier Pokemon this entire stream? We have more Ds. Ds isn't even an option. Mods, ban anyone who says D's nuts in the chat. No, I did not D's nuts the entire chat. Alright, where are we going? Where are we going with my boy? The Walking Wake. Honestly, I hate this thing. I hate fighting this thing. It's freaking Steam Eruption or whatever that move is called. Primordial, whatever. Too good. I hate this thing. Do. I kind of like, I feel like I can pretend like it's walking, like a kid playing with like an action figure. But guys, look, I'm making it poop. I am an actual child. Oh, what do I do with this thing? Only 2 left. Only 2 more Pokemon left, and no C tiers left. Final votes for the Walking Wake say A. Okay, okay. Now you guys are fucked. You fucked yourselves into a corner. Final votes say A. Let's go look at Iron Bundle. Start a poll. Iron Bundle. S. A. B. A. C. Go time. Where are we putting Iron Bundle? The little freaking Santa Claus Pokemon. Wait, I can make it look like it's holding shit. S. Early polling, calling S tier for Iron Bundle. Honestly, it is freaking a dope Pokemon. I like that. I don't mind it going into S if it wasn't so overcrowded. And oh my god, C tier voting coming out of nowhere. The first official C tier Pokemon, Iron Bundle. I'm cutting the poll there. Iron Bundle is a C tier. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the very last Pokemon of the night, we are going to be voting on Fluttermane. Let's go! Fluttermane right here. You can see it in the C category. Let me move it up to S, where it's probably going to go. Let's start the poll. Fluttermane. S, A, B, or C? Ask your community. Oh, ask. Click the ask. Alright, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, what do we think? What are we thinking, huh? Fluttermane. Well, I've clicked ask your community like 5 times. An error occurred, try again. Show chat. Why won't it let me poll? Or C, ask your community. There we go. Now the poll is actually live. Let's see. Can we get a ranking on Fluttermane? S. Early lead from S. Very logical, very logical. What can I say? Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Let me hide the chat for you. There is your chat ranked. There's your chat ranked Paradox tier list. It can't be more accurate than the YouTube chat itself telling you where it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. That's the end of the stream. Make sure to like and subscribe. See ya.